king and the rabbits. Once upon a time, there lived herd of elephants in a jungle. It was a hot summer day, so all the lakes in the forest dried up. The king of elephant led all the elephants to the nearby lake. But nearby that lake, group of rabbits lived happily. While going, these elephants stomped and destroyed the rabbits' houses. So, the rabbits were very scared and they were talking with each other. One rabbit asked, "What to do now? Do we have to change our place?" But the old rabbit said, "Why should we change our place? We will ask the elephants to change their way." But all the rabbits were scared and said, "How to ask the elephants? Then sure they will kill us." But the old rabbit said, "Don't worry, I will take care." The next day, the old rabbit met the elephant king and he told, "Dear elephant, I came here as a messenger of moon god." The elephant asked, "What? Moon god? What did the moon god said?" "Dear elephant, the moon god was angry with you." "Why moon god was angry with me? What did I do?" "You are drinking water from the moon god's lake." "What? How can I believe you?" "Please, can you follow me? I will show that." So, the elephant also agreed. They went to the lake. It was a full moon day. So, there was a reflection of moon on the water. And also, due to that water speed, the moon was shaking on the water. But the elephant thought, "Oh, the moon god was angry. That's why he is shaking." And immediately he bowed and said, "Please, moon god, forgive us. From tomorrow we won't come this side." And he went to his herd, told everything that happened. From that day onwards, they changed their way to another lake. Again, the rabbits were lived happily there. All the rabbits asked, "How did you do that?" The old wise rabbit said, "I used my intelligence to save my people." Always think wise and use intelligence in a right place. The musical donkey. Once there lived a washerman in a village. He had a donkey. He used his donkey to carry his bags to the river. During nights, he set the donkey free to eat grass in the fields. But the donkey did not go to graze. He went to the farms to eat fresh vegetables. Before sunrise, he returned to his place. This went on for many days. One day, while walking near the farm, he met a jackal. They became good friends. From that day onwards, they would meet every night. One day the jackal said, "Friend, I saw a new farm full of fresh vegetables. Let us go there." The donkey also agreed. They went to the new farm. The donkey was surprised to see fresh cucumbers and tomatoes. He shouted, "Wow, juicy cucumbers and tomatoes." Now the jackal warned him, No, stop, don't shout. If you shout like this, then the farmers will come." Soon the donkey ate lots of cucumbers and returned home happily. As usual, one night they met on the farm. The donkey ate a lot. He was so happy, he wanted to sing a song. He expressed his happiness to his friend. "Friend, I am so happy today. Look at the moon. it's so beautiful tonight. I want to sing a song. But the jackal said, no, no, please, don't open your mouth. If the farmers will wake up, sure we'll be caught. Come, let us go from here. But the donkey said, oh, you are jealous of my voice. If you don't like to hear my voice, just go away from here. I won't stop singing. Now, the jackal understood the donkey won't listen him. So, before the donkey opened his mouth, he ran away from there. Now, the donkey began to bray. Ee-ah, ee-ah. The farmers heard that. They rushed to the place with the stick. The donkey ran to save his life. The farmers chased the donkey with their stick. Now he realized his mistake. Think before you act. The Talking Cave. Once there lived a lion in a jungle. The lion was strong and fast. He would chase and hunt the other animals in the jungle. One day, he was chasing the animals in the jungle. Suddenly, he fell down and he got hurt on his leg. He could not move faster. He could not hunt the animals. He was roaming around the jungle in search of food. At last, he came across a big cave. Now the lion thought, oh, there must be a big animal lives here. I will hide myself here so that when the animal will come out, I will hunt the animal easily. He hid near the cave waiting for the animal. After several hours, no one came out. Now the lion thought, maybe the animal must have gone out. I will go inside the cave and hide myself in the dark. So, when the animal returns back, I will easily eat the animal. Now, the lion is waiting in the cave to hunt the animal. At the time the sun was setting, a jackal lives in the cave, returned back. He was about to go inside the cave. He saw the footprints. Immediately he stepped back and he looked at the footprints carefully. He understood that the footprints belonged to a lion. Oh, these are the footprints of a lion. I should be very careful. And these footprints are going inside the cave but not coming out. Maybe the lion is still inside. And he thought to check if the lion is still inside the cave. Suddenly, he shouted loudly, "Hello, cave! May I enter inside?" The lion was confused, but he did not reply anything. Again the jackal shouted, "Hello, cave! Why are you so silent today? If you are not talking, I will go away from here." Now the lion thought, "Oh, maybe I am here. That's why the cave is not talking. Let me answer. Jackal, please come in. Please come in." Now the jackal laughed and said, "Ha ha 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 ha! Hey fool! How can a cave talk?" and ran away from there. Use your presence of mind to protect yourself from danger. The Hare and the Tortoise. Once there lived a hare and a tortoise. They were very good friends. But the hare was always proud of his speed and he was making fun of the tortoise for being slow. One day the hare asked, "Shall we have a race?" The tortoise also agreed. Before starting the race, they called all their friends to watch the race. So, all the animals gathered and waiting for the race. The race started. The hare ran faster, but the tortoise was walking slowly. Now, the hare looked back and said, "Oh, the tortoise was far behind me. It can't reach me now. I will take some rest." Now, the hare started sleeping. The tortoise moved slowly and crossed the finishing line. Now, all the animals clapped their hands happily. Hearing this, the hare woke up. What happened? What happened? What? Did the tortoise win? How? Now, the tortoise turned back and said, "Friend, slow and steady wins the race." Now, the hare realized his mistake. Do the things slowly and steadily. Sure, you will win. 2 goats. Once there lived 2 goats in a beautiful village. There was a narrow bridge across the river nearby the village. So, if they wanted to cross the river, they should use the bridge. One day, these 2 goats wanted to cross the bridge from the opposite direction. So, they started crossing the bridge, but they met in the middle of the bridge. As I told you, it was a narrow bridge, only one can cross the bridge. So, the old goat said, "Please, I'm too old, I can't go back, you go back." But the young one said, No, I won't go back, you go back." So, they started fighting and pushing. But the old one known very well, if the fight continues like this, sure, he can't win. So, he said, Okay, stop fighting. I have a plan." So, the young one also asked, "Okay, what is your plan?" "So, I will bend down little bit, you walk over me, so both can cross the bridge at a time." Now, the young one said, "Oh, it's a good idea." So, now the old goat lay down, young one walked over the old one, so both crossed the bridge happily. So, think wise, you can solve any problem. 2 cats and the monkey. Once upon a time, there lived 2 cats, one white cat, one grey cat. They were very good friends. They played together. One day, they were searching for food. That time, this grey cat saw a piece of cake and said, "Wow, a piece of cake!" But the white cat ran and took the cake. But now the grey cat said, "No, I only saw that cake, so that is my cake, give it to me." But the white cat said, "No, I only took the cake, so this is only for me." So they started quarreling each other. That time, a clever monkey passing through the way saw this and he thought, "Wow, the cake looks yummy. This is only for me." And he went nearby the cats and asked, "Oh cats, why are you quarreling with each other?" Now the cats told everything. The monkey said, Okay, don't worry. I can divide this into 2 parts equally." The cats agreed. Now the monkey took the piece of cake and he started to divide the cake. Now the monkey divided the cakes into two uneven pieces and said, "Oh, this piece looks larger. Let me take a bite." And he ate from that piece. Now another piece looks larger. So he said, "Oh, this is larger now." And he ate from that piece. Likewise, the monkey completed the whole cake. When the cake was over, now the cats realized, oh, the monkey was making fool of us. But the monkey said, "Oh friends, thank you for your cake. I have some important work." And he ran away faster. When you quarrel, someone else gains. So, don't quarrel with your friends. The ant and the grasshopper. It was a beautiful summer day. On that day, a grasshopper was singing and dancing happily. La 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 la, la 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 la. He was hopping around the grass. But in that place, an ant was working hard. He was collecting food for winter season. He carried grains and he took that to home. The grasshopper called the ant. "Hey ant, why are you working this much hard? Come, let's play." But the ant replied, No, I am storing food for winter season so that we will not suffer during winter. You also go and store the food." But the grasshopper laughed. "Ha ha ha! Storing food for winter season? Why? We have plenty of food here. Why should we save?" The grasshopper did not listen to the ant. He went and started playing again. But the ant started his hard work. So again he was collecting food and storing it for winter. During the summer, all day long, the ant was working hard. The grasshopper was enjoying his days. Soon winter season arrived. But the grasshopper had nothing to eat. He was shivering in cold. That day itself ant told me. I didn't listen. Now, see, I have nothing to eat. She went to ant's house and she knocked at the door. Ant, ant. The ant came out and saw the grasshopper. "Grasshopper, why did you come at this time?" The grasshopper said, "Yes, ant, I have nothing to eat. Can you offer me food?" Now the ant said, "That's why I told you to store food." The grasshopper said, "Sorry, ant, it's my mistake." But the ant was so kind, so he is ready to offer food. Now he offered some food to grasshopper and also a cup of hot milk. They both together enjoyed that day. There is time for work and there is time for play. The fox and the crow. Once there lived a crow in a tree. One day he was flying over a village. There he saw a piece of cake nearby a cake shop. He took the cake with his beak and flew back to the tree. He sat on the tree trying to eat the cake. At that time, a fox passing by saw the crow with the cake in his mouth. Now the fox wanted to eat the cake. The fox cunningly looked at the crow and said, "Hi crow, how are you? You are looking so beautiful today. Can you sing a song for me?" The crow understood the trick. He replied, "Sure, fox, I will sing a song for you." Now he kept the cake under his feet and started singing, "Ka, ka, ka, ka." The fox was disappointed, but he did not want to give up. Now he thought, oh, this crow is too clever than I thought. And he said, oh crow, you have such a sweet voice. I would like to see your dance too. Can you do a dance for me? The crow cleverly said, sure fox, but I don't know how to dance. Can you please teach me few steps? I will follow it. Now the fox was so happy. Oh, finally, I am going to get the cake. And he started dancing. In the meantime, the crow started eating the cake. The crow completed the whole cake and said, stop, stop, fox. Now I will dance. The fox stopped and looked at the crow. There was no cake left. Now the crow danced joyfully and flew away, saying, is this enough, fox? The fox became very sad. If you try to fool someone, you will be fooled instead. The honest woodcutter. Once upon a time, there lived a woodcutter. He used to cut the trees in the wood. One day, he went to the forest to cut the tree. While he was cutting the tree, tuck, 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 his axe fell down into the river. He was very sad. Oh, my axe! What to do now? I lost my axe. Suddenly, a fairy appeared and she asked the woodcutter, dear woodcutter, why are you crying? Now the woodcutter said, I lost my axe. I had only one axe. The fairy said, don't worry, woodcutter. Sure, I will bring your axe. Then the fairy went into the water and she came up with a golden axe and she asked the woodcutter, dear woodcutter, is this yours? Now the woodcutter replied, no, this is not mine. Now again the fairy drowned into the water and this time she came up with a silver axe and she asked, dear woodcutter, is this yours? Now again the woodcutter replied, no, this is not mine. Now third time again the fairy drowned into the river and she came up with a wooden axe and she asked the woodcutter, dear woodcutter, is this yours? Now the woodcutter was very happy. He jumped happily and said, yes, this is my axe. Now the fairy said, dear woodcutter, I am very much happy. I want to praise you for your honesty. Please take all these 3 axes as my gift. Now the woodcutter took all 3 axes and went home happily. Honesty is the best policy. So, wherever you are, whatever the situation may be honest always. Okay?